years ago, before I retired, our great athletic director, Gene Smith, had an executive coach come in and talk to all the sport programs. One of the things that he talked about, his name was Chet Scott, by the way, one of the things he talked about was communication. And so he said that 55% of communication is body language. That referred to your face and your eyes more specifically. 38% referred to your voice. Can the voice be considered truthful, honest? Does it emit authenticity? And 7% was words. Are your words searing? Are your words, do your words push you away, or do they bring you in? I want to talk about how I first started coaching. It was just a few years ago, and I was at Michigan State University, my first coaching opportunity, and I was recruiting a young lady from Bedford-Stuy in New York. Anybody know the Bed-Stuy area? Okay. Her name was Odessa Smalls. I'll never forget her. And you know Odessa? Oh, okay. Odessa Smalls. And so I come from old school coaches. Jim Bibb said, in order to be a great coach, you have to have great athletes. Ed Temple said, you cannot make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's just what he said. So I knew that in order for me to have a chance of being a good coach, wasn't thinking about great, was I had to get really good athletes. So I recruited Odessa for 2 years. I think I stalked her as much as I possibly could with my limited budget and within the rules. I went to her brother's. Her brother was a member of the Harlem Boys Choir. I went to her school where they told me don't go to her school because it was dangerous. I went to as many track meets as possible. Odessa competed in the Colgate Games, Colgate Women Games, that was always hosted by the great Fred Thompson. And so after 2 years of recruiting her, I knew she was coming to Michigan State University. That's where I was coaching. And when it came down to the decision, her mother said, I really want her to come to Michigan State. Her dad, I really want her to come to Michigan State. Okay, where are you going? I'm going to Iowa. Iowa. How, it still pains me. But I'm like, Odessa, why Iowa? Iowa is not closer to your home. It's in the Big Ten. I'll grant you that. And I'm sure the coaches have been coaching longer than me. I get that. But Odessa, why Iowa? She said, Karen, I've never been coached by a woman. That's just what she said. That was revelatory to me and transformational for me. I understood at that moment that I had to coach in order for other girls to see somebody that looked like them. But what I did decide to do after that was bring my team to the Drake Relays. And I've been coming to the Drake Relays for decades. And it's been a wonderful experience. But Odessa changed my life. And I think I have contributed to changing other young people's lives. I think affording a young person a scholarship is transformational for their families, for their lives. And I'm really proud that my being able to coach has encouraged other people to coach. Got one of my champions here who's also doing a fine, actually a really great job of coaching at The Ohio State University. And so anytime I accept an award, I have to do so knowing that I don't do this solo. No coach does it solo. We have a group of other coaches and mothers and fathers who entrust their young people to us. And I always have to pay homage to them and thank them for being supportive and being, not only just being supportive, but also wanting to share the vision of changing other people's lives. And so that's why I keep coming to the Drake Relays. The Drake Relays